Turn my music up. Real spit, talking shit. Talking shit, real spit in this bitch. Hey. Real spit. We in this bitch. Hey. This shit is raw.
Right, fire.
Hey.
Album coming soon. I'm not doing it with you.
Hey. Hold up.
Alright, guys. Hey, this is Jay.
This is Tay.
This is Kay.
And this is Real Spit. Hey.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Did you
Yes,
guys
yes.
miss us?
I'm sure.
I did. It was different.
It was
was
different.
different.
It felt a little.
I'm so used to being
little
around
empty.
y'all all on Wednesday. I'm like,
I know. It was
Where
like
the craziness?
Right. I had an attitude last Wednesday. I was just like, you know,
Honestly,
what
I didn't
do
know that
do?
Wednesday off.
I didn't know what to do with myself. My alarm went off, and I was like,
It was kind of that whole thing, like, okay.
I'm like, I should be drinking right now.
I
I should
should
be
be
at the
drunk.
podcast.
Like,
Cheers to what you about to get into.
Yes.
But I'm saying, let's go ahead and get started with Get It Off Your Spirit, though, y'all.
our spirit, our favorite segment.
So for me this week, I have a Get Off Your Spirit of I cannot stand unprofessional, janky,
Uh-oh.
cretin,
Oddity.
waste of time,
Okay.
Is that shade?
raggedy,
You talking
Raggedy. Ooh. I
Right.
feel like I ain't heard that word in a
lying,
Right. Muffins.
just waste of time. People that do business.
Yeah.
For me, you know, of course, I've moved recently. I have a move story from hell. I'm not gonna really get into all of it all the way, but just know, bitch, I hate you,
Bitch.
and you ain't shit,
Period.
Oh my gosh.
and your house wasn't even all that good.
It was not even very good. I ain't even been there and I knew it.
Right.
I'm just trying to be a friend.
The kitchen is nice. That's the best part.
You know what?
Oh.
The kitchen did look nice from the pictures that I saw.
The kitchen was beautiful, but the rest of the house ain't shit.
Well,
And you can't sell a house off a kitchen,
Right.
off
you
potential.
can't.
Well, you
Why
know
not?
what? I guess you can, because that shit is
Talk
we
about
bought the
it,
bitch,
you can.
but it ain't right.
Cause
That
I
bitch.
was sold.
Wait till you go walk around the rest of the bitch to see how you feel.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm just happy to get into a new space soon. So, but that's off my
always a good
spirit.
thing.
Well, off my spirit, this week I started my new job at a daycare.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Congrats,
enjoying-
congrats.
Thanks. I'm actually enjoying it.
Taylor love kids.
I do love the
Taylor
kids.
talking to the future.
But I've been getting my hands into different things too. Like since I'm in the daycare, I kind of been ready to start the other ventures that like I want to get into, like the business side,
Mm-hmm.
because I want to open up my own daycare and a lot. And it's just like at first I was slacking on it, honestly, because I'm just like, eventually, I mean, I'm talking about it,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of pregnant women that keep popping up around me. So it's just like, maybe this is a
Raining
sign,
babies.
or I'm just like, I don't know.
Shit.
But I was just like, I could get a profit off of this, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I need to really.
Bitch, it's an expensive business.
It
or
is.
lucrative in terms you're gonna make some money. Like,
Yeah, I'm just like, let me stop talking about it and being about it, because it's too many. Like I said, it's too many people popping up, and I'm just like, I could be making money off of y'all.
watching y'all babies,
Watching y'all babies.
having
and
baby
then some.
fights. No.
I don't want to talk about the other part, but, and then some.
Yeah.
So hopefully soon something will come up, but until then, hey, I'm going to be patient.
Now I have a question. Has this been a passion for you, or you kind of thought about it once you started working in the industry?
You can talk about it for a while.
Yeah, like I feel like I really got into it once I watched my friend's little sister,
Okay.
because that was my real, like,
Your
I
first experience.
yeah, like she was 6 months all the way to like a year and a half. So me and her grew up bond. So after that, it was just like, I feel like I'm really good at this. Like, I feel like I could teach children something, for real. So
Would you want to become a teacher then too?
I don't know about a
Why
teacher.
not?
I mean, I could.
Don't limit
but,
yourself.
Yeah.
Do that.
Hey, you
I
got,
feel like
you got
I'd
a
rather
connection.
I'd rather be a therapist than a teacher.
They're like, who's Shalay? Oh no! You might want to slide somewhere else.
Dev, give her a shadow day. Let her get a shadow day.
Yeah, let her shadow. And then
I'd rather be a therapist than a
Therapist.
teacher.
I feel for them teachers.
shit,
Some
that
days.
might be worse.
It depends on what area you teach in, though.
Yeah.
You teaching in the hood, God bless you, man.
Yeah. But I would want to be one of those like the Freedom Writers. That's my favorite
Why was
movie.
I thinking that?
Yes, like that is my favorite movie. I'd rather have a storyline of that.
Damn,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go through some shit.
Y'all
Yeah.
can go. Y'all can do this. Y'all can go to college.
They
Everything
might
that
try
don't
to shake you. I don't
everything that don't
know.
go in the movie is what you really got to deal with.
Shit, they
Oh,
might
my
try to
God.
hit a lick off your ass.
They
shit.
might, but
Yeah, never
I'll
talk
be
about
like,
the parents and the mamas that come
Yeah.
cuss you out.
They try to
and
fight.
You
They
suspend
shoot
kids and the
nowadays.
parents don't even care and send them back to school
They don't
and
give a
Why they
truancy
suspended?
and police. It's
Oh,
out of
it's
control,
that.
dog.
It's crazy.
Disrespectful.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But that's all from my spirit.
I guess we're going on to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, okay, so I don't know, because I just kind of been going through a lot of different shit in the past week. And it's, it's knocking me on my ass a little bit. I ain't gonna fake. I ain't gonna get into it because, me, I like to keep a little bit of mystery.
Just have a little lore.
A little mystery, just so the kids want to know. But yeah, it's just been a rough week emotionally, mentally, for me. And I'm just trying to figure shit out. Make some decisions, figure shit out, decide. Sometimes it's hard to decide, like, what's best for you in a situation. Which is crazy to say, but
Now,
like,
is it? I'm sorry to cut you off, but is it that it's hard, or is it that you just don't want to do what's best for you? Because you like what you got
it's
going on.
both. It's both. It's both. It's hard, and it's just like, I don't want to do it at the same time. So it's just like, it's just
Leaving you in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Gotcha.
Weigh my options, see what the fuck I want to do, and just,
I feel like you'll know what's better for you when the opportunity comes.
Yeah. But then it's like, shit, will I know when the opportunity comes, or will I just bypass it because I'm just so far in my head type of thing? Like, will I know?
I feel like you won't be too far in your head because the right choice will be that much easy.
Gotcha.
I guess we'll see, because right now ain't nothing easy, so I guess it hasn't presented itself yet. So, shit. I
Well,
guess
girl,
we'll see.
Pray on it. Shit, if you pray.
That tang
If
smell
you
like
pray.
it tastes like a spicy grape.
Listen, I got Tang in Amsterdam in my cup with a splash of lemonade.
She about to be fucked
Yeah,
up.
I'm on a bender. Yeah, and to get for the rest of that, so I'm next Wednesday. I might be a little fucked up. Because I'm going on a bender. This is how I deal with my emotions. This is my toxic trait. So I'll probably be drinking for the next couple of days.
Well, we
Hennessy.
love you through the drinking.
Yeah, it's
We'll be here
just
for you.
I'm just trying to work through some shit,
Gotcha. Just don't crash your car because you were drunk driving.
Well, okay. Well, let's try not to.
Not at all.
Right. But Dev, what's on your spirit?
I don't really. I've been chilling, man.
Chilling.
Tired.
Talk about
I
tires.
don't really.
Tired, that ain't
I
the
don't know.
word.
I don't really got too much on my spirit today. I just been living.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Good, man. I'm just living.
Yeah.
I'm in a space in life where sometimes life is taken too serious, man.
This
Yeah.
free Starbucks. I'm like, okay.
It's just not that serious. You know what I mean? You wake up, do some stuff you like.
Do some
Sure.
stuff you like.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's just, I don't know.
Do some stuff you like and then you go
It's
to bed.
like when you think about all the shit, man. Like I was listening to somebody earlier. I was doing another podcast. They was just saying, words are just sounds people make with their mouth. It's really
That's
all
deep.
it is, and we put the meaning to it. It's just sounds. You know what I'm saying? If they were saying any of that shit they say to you, or anything that was said to you in a different language, you wouldn't know what the fuck they were saying.
Yeah.
It's just
Standing there
sounds with your mouth.
Right.
It could be an Asian dressing you the fuck down. You wouldn't know what they was talking about.
Right.
Just don't give people, words,
You do
situations
that.
power.
That's a hard thing sometimes, especially if you feel like you're disrespected.
Yeah, take all that money you got in your pocket and go to a country that don't accept the American dollar.
Yeah.
It's just all this shit that we think about, that we struggle about. It's just
Sometimes it's too much.
serious, man.
Sometimes just
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Honestly. Oh yeah. So
you know you're on a microphone, so I heard every word.
I heard everything.
This nigga went like this.
I'm like,
we can talk about it.
Oh,
like,
yeah, he's real quick.
damn.
Into the mic.
but this weekend we definitely did. Jay and I stepped into the OEAs.
Shout out to Drew.
Shout out to Drew.
I
man.
barely met him. Tay didn't do a good job at introducing.
Because I seen that he was freaking out. I hardly wanted to call him over because he
Yeah.
kept running back and forth. But I just wanted to, say, hey, this,
Yeah. Like, I'm here to support you. Yeah, it was something.
we met a lot of people. We met a lot of interesting people. We got to talk to
Yes.
Splash Rob.
He was so cool.
He was honestly really cool. We got to take a picture
Mhm.
with his
I don't
light
know if
thing.
y'all seen the picture. I'm sure you have.
I gotta see this picture.
Yeah.
Who's Splash Rock?
He does different parties in
Yeah,
Cleveland.
party
Okay.
promoter, your party planner. He's the guy that talks
Okay.
and some stuff. So yeah.
And
Yeah.
we met this one clothing designer, nice ass jacket he had on.
Oh,
that he made
so
himself.
nice.
Like we met a couple of people.
Yeah, I think he actually in our live right now. Styled by Hilton. And
Yes.
I think he's coming on the podcast soon.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that'll be exciting to get to, for you guys to get to know him on our podcast and our after show.
Yes, definitely.
Or whatever. So, yeah, he was super nice. Everybody that we met was super nice.
Mhm.
That's
And we have some, and they're interested in, come to talk shit with us. So you guys might see them in the near future.
Yeah.
2020
2020.
coming.
Oh,
we got
goodness.
some things for you guys.
Definitely.
So just keep rocking with us.
Is it gonna hit me like 2019 hit me?
Woo.
Listen.
Bitch, I can't
2019
survive another
was-
year.
2019 was that tornado Frank Ocean
Man.
was talking about.
Man, the one that flew around your room.
Bro,
That's
this
the
year. This
That's
year was
the
like,
one.
bitch, you gonna remember me.
You know how they be saying all those life lessons like 2018 was
Yeah.
practice, 2019 was the struggle, 2020, bitch, I'm about to end myself. That's how I be
Wait,
feeling.
what?
I ain't see that post.
I thought it was supposed to be, bitch,
That's-
that's my year. Like, type of
Bitch,
thing.
no, because I say it every year, and bitch, I be getting slapped and I'm like, why did this happen to me?
Listen, that's why I don't even
Right.
say that shit no more. Because I'm just like, listen, I'm a fuck up. I'm
Right.
probably gonna fuck
I
up
fuck it up
again.
January 15th.
Man,
so
what?
it's already
January
over.
1st,
Yeah.
I'm already in some
After
bullshit.
my birthday, usually I'd be like, all right,
I'm
It's over,
already into
right?
some bullshit.
this is the year.
Listen,
Can I get a 30
you might
days
as well
back?
start doing
Right.
that shit in 2019.
January is the free trial.
Bitch,
Start doing that
first
shit
quarter.
the year that you in now, so you can prepare yourself and won't fuck up when you get to the next year, because you'll already be in that routine type of thing.
That's
A routine
Hopefully.
kicks in
It's
after
hard.
3
It's
weeks.
easy to break.
So, you know.
I mean, if it's a routine though, something that you're used to doing,
that kicks in.
that's just
that
like
pattern kicks in.
eating. Eating is a routine.
Yeah, kind
You
of.
know,
Washing your
shit.
ass is a routine.
Not for everybody.
Yeah, some people over here with musty ass.
I mean, I guess so. What else? Is
Right.
going to the bathroom is a routine. Something. I don't know.
Well,
I don't fucking know.
Alright, let's go ahead and get to the topic number one.
What we talking about first?
Right.
Like,
She
first
said,
day
"Go
back,
to the
we got a
bathroom."
fucking act.
Right. So, number one, we're going to talk about T.I., of course.
yeah.
Everyone has heard
That's
T.I.
bae.
say, T.I. say that he is making
on
sure
some
his daughter
weird
has
shit.
her hymen.
He obviously on some
He's
weird
going
shit.
to the gynecologist with her.
I gotta want a side note what she just said. So why you feel like that?
What you say?
How is
That
that
she-
not
that
on
he
some weird shit?
I don't know, cause you said Ben on some weird shit.
No, I said no. That nigga on some weird shit.
Oh, I thought she
Like
said
he just
Ben.
nah. I don't get me wrong. I like T.I.
I love T.I.
But like that was some weird shit to me. Like really? Just to see you don't care about
I mean, I get it, but then again, I just want to understand how it even came out to the public. That's where
He was
I'm
on,
kind
I
of
think
like.
he
He said it.
He said it.
Yeah, he was,
I
He
mean,
ain't
where
give a
did he
fuck.
say
He
it?
Like
said
a
it on the
podcast, yeah.
podcast.
He has his own
He
podcast.
has his own, right?
No, it was on another. He was a guest though.
He was
I
a
guess
guest on some.
He does have his own though. You're right.
Yeah.
What is it called?
X something. Expeditiously.
Expeditiously or something like that.
Yeah.
Him and these words. Okay.
Right.
I don't understand. Maybe because I don't have a child or something like that. Maybe it's just something you only understand if you have a kid. But I just feel like she gonna do what she wanna do. And then I took a health class where it's like sometimes the hymen don't even break after you have sex. So it's like she could, you know, be riding a bike and it break that way. And it's just like, okay, so if it is broken, what's next?
Then here come a
Then
talk.
what? You know that she. I mean, you should have been had that talk. Honestly, when she started.
Yeah.
When she hit
I mean,
puberty.
I get it. The
At
weird,
11.
the weird
Yeah.
level I feel like is that you're actually going. Like that's already like weird enough. Like
Why can't you just talk to her?
yeah, like it's just like you in the room while I'm going to the gynecologist. I know what they do in the gynecologist. Dad. Don't really want you in here while they sticking a metal thing up my cooch. Don't really
And
want
the
you in
fact
the
that I
room for
know
that.
why you're here. You're not here for my my vaginal well-being. You're here to see if I've been out here fucking these niggas. And if I have, what? And then I saw something on that was like, she might have her hymen intact, but that mouth. Ooh. I was like, whoa.
Ooh.
But you're right,
That
though.
ass.
But
Talk about
yeah.
that ass.
Yeah.
It's always
I
more
don't
than
know.
one way to get it done.
Yeah, like, what? Like, okay, when does that prove?
And so then he also went further into it, saying that, you know, any parent, you know, it's like if it's their daughter, if it's a man, it's always going to be protective of their child, saying they don't want them to, you know, to lose their virginity. Even with, like, Tiny, she was talking about their son, King, I think that's his name, how he said he was having sex. And T.I. wasn't really as upset about that one, but, you know, Tiny was upset physically. So he was saying it's kind of the same thing.
Let me find out King putting his little pink
Girl.
king
It's-
and girls.
He 14, I think.
I don't give a
And he got a
damn.
girlfriend. And
I don't
think
give a
somebody was
damn.
talking
They need to
about
slow
that.
their asses down.
I thought I wasn't gonna say a whole lot on y'all podcast. I just want to say I don't understand why we use niggas like T.I. as the standard bearer.
The
You
bullet.
know what I mean? Niggas
Yeah,
don't
the
never.
blueprint.
They'll never use Big Boy or even Diddy or Snoop. Fuck, it's a bunch of high-profile niggas who are fathers, husbands,
girls.
respectable niggas, kids in college. Like, you want to use this?
This
I'm
nigga-
sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, T.I., he cute to some females and shit like that. The same way that, like, Cardi was fine to niggas, but we know she ain't shit for real, deep down.
Mhm.
Like, he an ain't shit nigga. You know what I mean? Like, he the epitome of a hood nigga. He be fucking these bitches. He talk about that more. He talk about how much he love his girl until he get
That's
caught. Then he want to fuck.
Then
He like, he a
fight
fuck nigga.
Mayweather and
Yeah, he
shit.
is a
Like,
fuck
Right.
nigga.
It's
I will
like-
admit that T.I. is that
He a
nigga,
fu-
but-
it's like as a father,
Sorry.
even whether you got sons or girls, if you care about their, if you care about their well being, like if my daughter's in here right now,
Mhm.
and I started going 1, 2, 3, she would start singing her. We have a good night song and a good morning song. She would start singing it because she knows what 1, 2,
Rise
3
and shine.
means.
right,
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Anyway, she would start singing. What I'm saying is that shit is done well before the act. Like if you're a father and you parent or a mama and you parenting your kid, that's done. Like I'm setting the ground. My daughter just lost both her front 2 teeth over the past week. I'm setting the groundwork for having to tell her that Santa don't exist through the tooth fairy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the second tooth, mommy and daddy will give you $2.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, because I know eventually I'm gonna have to tell her like this
This
year,
ain't real. Yeah.
mommy and daddy get you a gift and Santa get you a gift. And then a couple years, you're
Yeah.
always setting up for some other
Yeah.
shit if you
Take it to the
parenting your
next level.
kid. So you don't jump in when she's 17 trying to stop her from fucking. It's over, bruh. If you just now checking if she was fucking at 17 years old, she was sucking dick at 12, bruh.
Oh, that's powerful.
That's a fact.
And my thing is, okay, maybe you feel like you want to have to talk with her. You should have been.
Had that talk.
This was either before she had her period or when she started her period.
Parenting don't never stop. Like parenting don't start or stop. It just is.
Yeah, like it's always a teachable moment. Like shit, my mom. I'm 26 years old, and my mom still be putting me on this shit. Like, and she still be trying to put me on this stuff. Like, girl, you said that to me years ago, and I'm just like, let her talk because like for parents, people that have kids, it's just in you.
Yeah.
It's just like you still. I don't give a fuck if you old as fuck. I'm still your parent.
And you about 3 years from saying, "Damn, she was right." You still in that phase? You want to go against her a little bit?
Yeah, I will agree.
You gonna start saying, "Damn, you was right" in about 2-3 years.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Like I be saying it now, but I know I'm definitely gonna be saying it in a couple more years. Like, yeah, damn.
I say that shit all the time.
Hate to see it, but
damn,
but my thing is like, okay, so do you think that I don't know? Because then that goes back to him giving her game. But then does that mean? Okay, I'll take it to this. Does that mean that shows lack of him being around her?
Possibly.
I think it definitely shows where they are as far as their closeness in their relationship. Because my thing is, if you really just want to know if she's having sex, why couldn't you just ask her and she just be upfront? No, because it depends. Because like, I don't know if it's different. But like me and my mom, like we talk about sex. Like I can talk to her openly, but she laid that groundwork to make it seem like, okay, like it's a part of life. It's natural. Yeah. Like, but I would rather you feel comfortable enough to come to me with the questions and the concerns and whatever the fuck, versus go to your friends that don't know anything, don't probably know about as much as you know, or whatever. So it's like you're not able to sit her down, level with her, and be like.
This is the thing. As a dad, we make excuses a lot for niggas. Ain't shit niggas. Mamas do it a lot. Girlfriends do it a lot. Boyfriend. Ain't shit nigga get excuses made for him more than anybody in the world. He an ain't shit nigga. Mm-hmm. Like as a man, when you're dealing with women and young girls, you're not a woman. So you're sensitive to like your daughter's changing body, her emotions, the kind of like she's a little shamed that she's got little bumps on her chest now, and like you see that change from your little girl into like, okay, not only do you see her going through something you never went through, you see that she's self-conscious about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you got any sense, if you got any morals in you as a man, you sensitively approach that. You don't fuck nigga that situation. Yeah. You know, show me your hymen, motherfucker. Whoa,
show me your hymen.
You see how she don't like your daughter like make sure her door closed twice because you know like you see the change. So like the fact that you would go there, that just means you an insensitive ass nigga, man.
Control also.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I will admit that's kind of what kind of caught me off guard when I read the headline because I'm like, where the fuck did he just say that shit?
Why did he?
Because as soon as I read the headline, I'm like. What? Never is T.I. in the room while they touching her pussy.
Let me give y'all some game.
Let
me give y'all some game. Fuck niggas they have no shame. When you in the room with a fuck nigga and he drove his girl car over to your house to play 2K at your house, he don't have no shame that he don't got 2K or a car.
That's your daughter.
I know, but I'm saying he don't have no shame.
The same thing
He just
a grown ass
fuck nigga. So he'll just say whatever.
He can do whatever he wants. So why he's gonna have any consequences?
Not to mention that she ended up unfollowing him on Instagram too. So she's she's very
embarrassing.
And
his daughter was on Twitter liking all the shit that was like it's fucked up.
Of course she's an 18-year-old and I watched the show growing up. They've been on the air for a long time, like from when she was a kid type of thing. So it's like you knew that she was gonna be pretty, but like she was still like a kid. Like she had her hair.
Because she look like her mama, because her mama looked like.
Well, she looked like a kid.
Shit.
No, but she looked like a kid.
Little piggy.
She pretty.
No, she not tiny though.
I thought she was tiny though.
She got her own mom.
Thank God.
Yeah, she got her own mom.
You said that. She got a pretty face.
The other daughter is her. Yeah, Sonny. That's Tiny's daughter.
Yeah, she was facially challenged.
No, she's really pretty, but she
is very pretty.
Like Blue Ivy.
Dicey, though. Like if she gets
Blue Ivy look like a nigga. You know she's like a rapper. She's like she got bars.
Talking about she got bars. Oh my God.
You know, but it had the beehive on this bitch.
Yeah, the beehive like that.
That was that's Big Daddy 216.
DMSTBOYZ.
I ain't got time for this shit. No. But like I could just only imagine like. Yeah, like she grew. But you know what? She grew up like just a kid that liked to play. She didn't really care about like designer stuff, and like she always had her hair kind of like.
No kid does.
Yeah, so it's like. So then she blossomed into this, this beautiful young lady, and like she gets a lot of attention from everybody, and you can tell that she's humble, and that doesn't excite her because I think before she turned 18, I remember seeing a post that she had put like, I'm about to turn 18, I don't want none of y'all weird ass niggas in my DM and stuff like that. So you could tell that she got like she ain't got that type of hype girl, Instagram thotty type of mentality.
TV shit.
So that's really great for her. So and she seemed like she might just kind of be a little shy too. So this whole situation for her, it's got to be very
unappealing.
Yeah, she had to unfollow that nigga. Like,
no matter.
She had to unfollow her daddy. That's what I'm saying.
She unfollowed him.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. I'm a young girl. I'm taking a psychology class right now. So this is like the developmental stage of like identity.
I'd rather my mom been in there. I'd rather my mom say that she was checking on my hymen.
No, that's still control to me.
That's still control, but I'd rather my mom be
that's my business. Like, I know that you're my parent.
She's grown, right?
She's 18.
I mean, neither y'all need to be there. Like,
yeah.
Do I have to have a contract if I'm not gonna get money unless I'm not having sex?
Yeah, like
she married to a fuck nigga too, so that's just all fuck nigga shit. Just if you raise your daughters right, she can handle her hymen at a doctor's appointment at 16. Dog, go sit in the fucking lobby.
Yeah. Shit.
And sex is gonna happen.
Sex is going to happen.
She gonna fall in love.
Like, that's what I'm saying. What's gonna happen?
She not gonna. We're not falling in love.
Keeping her away from niggas is gonna lead her into the wrong nigga.
She definitely gonna go wild. If that's the case.
She gonna fall for the wrong person. Hopefully not.
Every woman go wild.
He definitely got that saying.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all all go through a whole phase.
We go through our phase. We pop our pussy for, we thought a real
nigga. But sometimes y'all pop your pussy for whack niggas and y'all know it.
I said I thought he was a real nigga.
I thought he was real, but
I thought he was real, but that nigga fucking baking soda.
Not baking soda.
That nigga is just.
They knew he wasn't no real nigga.
He a head ass nigga, period.
Okay, he was just letting out the D, and I was like,
he has a head ass nigga. Like, ain't nobody talking about all the tricks you done had.
Who, T.I.?
Yeah, with all these different bitches while you married to my to Tiny.
But they got an open marriage?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
She gave into it.
She gave into that lifestyle. He told her he not gonna stop fucking bitches, and she wanted a marriage. Fine, just marry me. That's what she wanted.
That's wild. So don't get mad at her when she hanging out with Floyd.
Yeah, she settling. And Tiny, if you hear this, I don't give a fuck if this shit fake. That rumor fake. You deserve better than that. You don't be letting Bae do you like that.
That's what the show was going the last time. Was because of the whole little cheating.
And she should have fucking left. She was too. I feel like she was embarrassed. Cause she know at the end of the day he gonna be still fucking somebody, and she probably feel like who gonna be wanting to fuck me but him. But shit.
Girl, you got blue eyes now.
You got money.
But you got blue eyes now.
Niggas will fuck. Niggas gonna fuck. Niggas gonna stay.
Hey, I used your advice on somebody the other day. They was like, what did somebody say to me? Oh, I'm just gonna take my time. He hasn't asked me yet. I'm like, girl, I was told niggas would fuck you forever.
Niggas will fuck you.
You better tell that nigga what you want, and if he say no, go.
You better tell that nigga.
You tell that nigga what y'all about to do.
I was like, I was dead when I
gonna do what you let him do.
Yeah.
Until you stop him from doing it.
Till you say something. But I'm gonna say, so we're gonna get into our next topic.
Yeah, we about to slide because I'm done with T.I. At
In
this
his
point,
control.
I can't wait till he go to the gyno and her hymen become a blue.
Like,
that shit ain't nowhere safe. Asking the doctor, like, where is that?
And for the record, Tiny knows she ain't leaving T.I. because, let's be honest.
Yeah, she like her lifestyle.
She was fucking, the only niggas trying to fuck with her for real was niggas that shelter niggas.
Tiny got a pussy though. Like,
yeah.
What you mean
So
she
do
got
crackheads.
So
she in the crackhead category.
Niggas go step. I I
She
just
on the
feel like
crackhead
niggas
She in the
gonna
Damn.
crackhead category. She can get a nigga, but he can't barely afford a bus pass.
Yeah, but
Listen.
Tiny, I think she
She
just
not
like
even
her
in that-
lifestyle.
But
Come
she
on,
not
culture.
even in that circle though. She not in the circle of a bus pass ass nigga. She around like
I know, so she'll be by herself. Cause no nigga with real T.I. money. See, like we talking about, no nigga with T.I. money is gonna fuck with Tiny. And I'm just being honest, niggas got egos.
Just intimidation.
Yeah, so once you get below that, niggas who got decent jobs, maybe 6-figure niggas, 200,000, 100,000, 75,000, they gonna feel intimidated because you used to fuck T.I.
Millionaire niggas.
So now they ain't gonna wanna fuck with her, so she gonna be left with niggas.
that.
Oh, can I take your order, please?
I'm gonna use you, bitch.
Yeah, or I'm gonna use you, yeah. Young
She might,
niggas
she
are
might
like,
get the
I don't know.
lawyer.
I
She
don't
might get the
know.
lawyer.
Okay.
The divorce lawyer.
I don't know
The
because I
divorce
feel like
lawyers.
I feel like because that's like putting niggas in the box like.
mm-hmm.
Just
Talk about
saying
me.
like okay, that's all every nigga want is somebody. We talk about because she facially challenged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I feel like that's putting niggas in the box. Like she ain't the most facially challenged person you never saw in the world. She got
Name me a more facially challenged.
got
Okay,
money.
okay, you right.
Lil Kim.
Name me
she
a more.
got connects.
Name me a more facially challenged person married to a famous nigga.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, what I'm saying is she's at the
Tiny,
bottom
I'm
of the
sorry.
ranking.
Tiny, I'm sorry.
I love you,
I'm
Lil
so proud
Kim, but
of you,
damn,
baby.
why'd you do that to
I'm not
yourself?
saying she trifling. I'm just saying when it
It's
comes
just
to
like,
But
damn,
she
why?
got shit going for herself. Like she could sing.
that's what mama said about her son who was in
She
jail.
could sing. She be hopping on these TV shows.
Yeah, cause
She got clout.
Cause she trying to get her own money. She probably
She
trying to
got
leave
money.
his
She
ass.
was in Escape.
Lil
Yes,
Fizz.
You
She
seen
gonna-
they
She
tried
gonna
to
be able
come
to get Lil
back.
Fizz. Lil Fizz, Ray J, them niggas that'll fuck her this famous.
Listen, you
But
got
was she one of the
listen.
more talented people in the group?
Listen,
I thought the
baby.
other two sisters was more talented.
Oh, if
Mm-mm.
anything,
Yeah,
I
all
feel like
shooters.
Candy was
And
there.
one had ass.
Yes.
I think I know you talking.
Oh God.
Ass
Tell me to
for
get
I
the skate
mean-
pictures. Sorry. Carry on.
People might want
He's
to fuck
going
with
on
this
Twitter
because
for the
she tiny,
skate
though.
pictures.
I'm not gonna say like she can only mess with the bus pass niggas because like niggas,
Bus pass nigga
Niggas
gonna treat her
gonna
right. A bus pass nigga, he
he gonna treat her.
gonna treat her
best way
right,
he
can.
man.
Right.
But let's slide to the
Yeah.
next.
Sorry,
topic.
sorry.
So number 5. So we're talking about say Summer Walker.
Yeah, let's slide into Summer Walker ass because I'm mad because I was gonna go to that fucking concert, but at the same time I understand, girl.
I feel like Summer Walker, no offense to you, but that was some bullshit. I get it, but that was
So let's
okay.
go
Let
into
me
it.
let
Let's
me
go
let me
into
get
it,
deep into it because I don't want to just be short, cut myself short.
Just in case
Okay. So recently she put up a video. I don't know when, but I seen it today on Twitter,
ago, I think.
and she canceled all her shows because she has social anxiety. Now my thing is I get that. Like everybody said in her that replied to her tweet that I seen, I get that you have social anxiety and you don't feel comfortable doing what you know, doing the concerts, performing and stuff. But at the same time, I also seen a lot of people that paid money to just see you, and you just put this out, and it's just supposed to be like, deal with it. But that's not cool. You have a job to do. Like, I get it. Maybe you could have cut out, like, you know, behind the scenes or something. I don't know. But you just you can't. Yeah, like maybe you could have canceled 3 that you wanted to maybe do a show break. Okay, but you just said she had at least 7 on that list. Like she had at least 7 cities on that list, maybe 6. That she canceled.
What the list? I don't think she put up a list of.
Yeah, that's what I seen. It was like
because it was
Atlanta, Austin, like different cities.
No, that was the city that she's still going to. I know what list you're talking about. Cause she didn't cancel the rest of the complete entirety of her tour. She canceled, I think, like just a handful of shows, but she has like, I think like 7, 8, or maybe 10 shows that she still has left. Maybe she canceled just the ones that wasn't selling, or the ones that didn't sell, wasn't sold out. Cleveland was on the list, so I know we fucking heard. Cause like, but it's like, nigga, cause you know Twitter, that's my place. You know, JH Billionaire, follow me on that. But like all week since she been announcing the tour and she been going on different tour, like doing different performances, they like, I don't know if she gonna be performing like that. So it's like, okay, bitch, I'm gonna cancel y'all then. Since y'all not sure, y'all hesitant, y'all wait till the last fucking minute. I got social anxiety, bitch. Fuck you. So I understand. I understand because
You understand with the social anxiety, or what you understand?
I understand the entire thing of it. My thing is, okay, I think about the fact that she's probably signed, to the best of my knowledge, I think she's signed to a record label. Mm-hmm. And when she signed the contract, it's probably in the contract somewhere that she has to do at least one tour. Right. So, in order to, you think of a contract, okay, I'm going to be able to survive and, have money and do what I want to do and make music, and that's what I love. So she signed it, type of thing. So she's trying to fulfill that obligation of her contract. That's what I'm thinking. She didn't come out and say that.
The internet is fucking.
But that's what I'm thinking.
Well, I mean, if you signed to be a singer, I feel like you gotta be prepared for the whole thing. Yeah. You gotta go on tour.
How the fuck you record an album when you got social anxiety? Is y'all really believing this? Y'all believe
what
this?
You mean?
How you record an album? Take after take after take after take. The pressure, the perfection. The performing.
But social anxiety isn't that though. Social anxiety is like,
you want to read the definition?
I don't know you and you in my space and I'm like that gives me anxiety type of thing.
The defining feature of social anxiety disorder, also called social phobia, is intense anxiety or fear of being judged, negatively evaluated, or rejected in the social or performance situation.
Maybe it was just her and her nigga in the studio. I don't know. It took a long time for that album to come out, so maybe she had to work through it. It's a good album though, you should.
It's on the iPod.
So maybe I don't know. We don't know what the process was when she was making it. Maybe they had to like talk her off of a ledge.
But then you can't do it. I mean, it's not cut for you if you fall. That is going into it. I mean.
Yeah. But we're talking about her passion too, though.
That's true.
Like, she's passionate
but then
about this.
If you passionate about it, then the other stuff shouldn't matter. You know what you walking into. Like if you know it's about to be -3 degrees, you're not about to walk outside with shorts on.
Just say I'm anemic. No, nigga. What are you talking about?
I mean,
you might be anemic.
She
might be anemic. You're right. She might have social anxiety, right? My thing is, it just seems. This is one. Okay, I'm not gonna whatever. I know I do too. I'm not gonna talk too much or whatever. I just seeing people with severe. Maybe she has a mild case of it. Seeing people with severe anxiety. Like, I don't know if you've been around somebody with anxiety. Like the sheer fact of a question will cause hands to shake. They'll start crying. Like the concept of recording an entire album with anxiety is. I can't even fathom it. It's like people say I got depression.
Maybe
I'm like, have you really been around somebody who got depression?
Maybe it's not social anxiety then.
Maybe that's what she said.
Maybe she labeling it as social anxiety, but maybe that's really not what it is.
Maybe she just don't give a fuck about. Maybe it is though. Maybe it's a mild.
But
I just
maybe I don't know. I just know like from me like how it is. Just like when we went to the OEAs or whatever, like it was hard for me being in the room around a lot of people I don't know. Like I feel very uncomfortable being in the room with people I don't know.
And I'm not. You gotta understand. I went through years of diagnosing people, so I'm not like shooting down. I'm not downplaying. What I'm saying is, the ability to pinpoint somebody with like anxiety, depression, PTSD severely is as evident as if you sneezing. Like it's that evident. It's not like I got a little cough or I'm a little stuffed up.
No, I get what
it's like. You are in the car, shaking, crying. Yeah. She like get out the car. You fight like it is like holy shit. What the fuck is going on? No, like anxiety is not like I'm a little nervous and shit.
Yeah.
No, nigga. Anxiety is like anxiety is her walking back in wide eyed like nigga.
I'm about to.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with her in the car. You know what I'm saying? But maybe she do though. But
no, I mean, listen.
Hands off.
If you want to be a singer, I mean, part of it is touring. That's when they make the most money.
Yeah.
I mean, I get
that's
it.
the only way, really. Nowadays.
Yeah, for real.
And then plus too, if she not gonna, what about the money you gotta pay all those people?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
She gonna be in a hole. Yeah, she gonna get a job.
She gonna be a
employed.
She gonna be on Love and Hip Hop.
She definitely employed.
Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Talk about all I need is some sauce.
And
Walter Scott
only
saved
in
me.
one-on-one scenes.
Right.
She can't shoot with anybody else.
That is also very true. She can't be at the reunion. So.
Yeah.
But no, like, so I get what you're saying, but bitch, you don't need to cancel your days. You have days in the middle to rest.
She did not cancel all her dates.
You canceled 7, 8 dates, however many dates.
I don't know how many she canceled,
And
but I know
but
she still got a nice handful of dates that she's still gonna do.
But I get canceling dates because they're not selling. That I get that. If you gonna be real, just call it what it is. I canceled because it wasn't selling. If that's what the case was, I get it.
And then
I
also so I don't mean to cut you off, but like I understand. I understand her whole little stance, but I really think. I love you, Summer. If this ever gets to you, I'm sorry. I love you. But I also think that she canceled it because of one bad review. No, what? One bad review that I saw about a meet and greet experience that somebody had. Like, she was real standoffish, didn't want, she couldn't, the person couldn't hug her, and then when she did the picture, like, you could, like, literally, here's the girl, you the girl, and Summer's like this. Like, not even, like, next to her or nothing. So I saw it on Instagram, and it was just like a bad review of it. So I really think it's because of what people were saying about the meet and greets and stuff. So I feel like she did that and said, oh, social anxiety. To kind of, I'm not knocking that I'm not saying that she doesn't have it, but it just might not be that severe. Because, like, at the end of the day, I feel you.
Who was that?
Hit play.
You was talking about this twerking video of her and her boyfriend in her house.
Do you understand the definition of anxiety? This is not.
Is that what she look like?
She got an ass
Oh my
done.
God, her
She's
face
very
look
pretty,
like E.T. in this
She's
picture.
very pretty.
She okay. She got a little fake ass.
She too
She Dollar General-ish. If she had that ass,
she Dollar General.
And you know what's so crazy is that before she went on this tour,
she looked terrible.
Before she went on the
like
tour, she's a complainer though. She's definitely a complainer because before she went on the tour, she was just like, oh my God, I just want to be at my home and I just don't want to go on this tour. Like, she was very adamant that she did not want to go on this tour.
Well, then why are you an artist?
Yeah.
I mean, people are going to want to see you.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know.
It's okay to make an excuse for it, but I wouldn't buy the shit.
And the crazy thing about it is that I'm salty because I was going to go to that concert.
I remember you did say you wanted to go to
I was like, bitch, I was about to get my ticket.
And for
I was getting my ticket today.
Bitch, I better get a hug.
Bitch, I was getting my ticket today.
I better get a high five.
I would never do a meet and greet though, because especially when you say you got social anxiety and all the shit I be seeing. No, I'm cool, baby.
Bitch. You better give me
I just feel like
I'm not doing
I feel like just like that girl said on her replies on Twitter. Now you just being inconsistent. I can't help but to agree with her because at the same time it's just like for example when Drake canceled that one concert. I still hold that to you, Drake, because at the end of the day it's just like people really went out their way and spent their money to see you and you did not show up. So that's like, yeah, like that would have been my first concert, so I'm mad.
You know what? I'm sorry. I wanted to kind of talk about something else with her.
What?
Summer Walker. So I saw it because I follow her and her I follow her Instagram and her Finsta, you know, the one that she, you know, where she could just be her and be free and be weird and shit. So, like, she said something about her being an empath, a severe empath. So that's, like, one of the reasons why I don't even know why they even offer the meet and greet package. Because she's talking about she's an empath, so she feels everybody.
Energies,
yeah, whether it be good or bad or fake or whatever, she don't want to transfer that energy to her.
That's what she don't want to do, hugs.
Or whatever. So I'm just like, girl, okay.
Why are you an artist?
Okay.
Like, I don't care about it.
Like,
Like, I don't
I
care about
literally
taking
feel
your
like-
passion.
I feel
Everything about you is saying you can't do this, but you're doing it because you want to get money, but you want to have a heart attack because
Summer-
everything is too much for you. Stop it. Sit down.
Summer Walker represents a generation of women who desire built-in excuses. I'm gonna just say it and leave it alone. I want to do this, but I don't like to. I want to do this, but
I
I'm
want
so
to get
sleep-
$10 million, but I'm about to suck his dick.
Yeah, I want to get 10 million, but I ain't working. I don't want to get off the couch, but I want 10 million and won't give you no rationale. The rationalist generation.
And then,
The
and if
rationale
she
is
do
'cause
give
I
you
don't want
rationale,
it.
if
No,
she
I'm
do
just
give
playing.
you some rationale, it's inconsistent as fuck.
I'm
And
just
it does
fucking
not
around.
make sense. No.
No, I'm serious.
I agree.
I don't
It's
look
crazy.
there.
But like,
That's why I don't listen.
I just don't. I just
Summer-
feel like Summer probably was just an Instagram famous that you know
Talk
people
to
caught on to her
Yeah.
voice, and now she just want to be Instagram famous.
No, man, that's fine. can
You gotta be
Instagram
able to do it
famous.
all, man. It's like people. It's like you have people who can sing,
you're not
you have
cuffing
people who can
it.
make songs, and then you got artists.
She's just a studio artist.
She should be a
Mhm.
writer.
That's all she is.
And she should go on the Masked Singer.
She
Yeah,
should
That
just-
way, nobody gonna see her face.
That's true.
Shit.
I love
If
that
she's not
show.
social
I love
anxiety,
that.
that still go fuck with you. It don't matter if you got a mask on.
Yeah.
Well, they're not.
It
well,
don't matter.
the-
If you have the definition that he was
Mhm.
reading,
Yeah.
if
well, that's
you
your
anything.
got
performance
that,
wise, yeah. Well, that's anything. That's living.
Talking to Monty downstairs to fuck with you with
Yeah.
your social anxiety.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
that was
you
so
think
fucking
on
sad.
Hey, when the nigga ask you what the fuck
What's-
your name
What
is,
car you drive?
Why you want to know?
I don't know. Oh my
Is
god.
somebody steal it? Yeah, yeah.
Like, okay.
Well, shout out
Summer.
to her, I guess,
Shout out to
man. I
Summer.
hope
She
What we
makes
shouting
good
her
music.
out?
I don't know.
She makes great music.
Not to make fun of people with social anxiety,
What she
but
do?
I do want to say this though. But I'm tired of people fake diagnosing themselves. Just say that you just don't like certain things. Don't put a name on it. Just be upfront about what you don't like.
If you ain't been
Cause that's some
diagnosed,
bullshit.
Yeah, if
to
you've
me.
been
When
diagnosed.
she said that, I
Don't
was
put that
just
on
like, let me
yourself.
send this
Right.
to them. Cause
This is
listen,
real.
yeah, like don't diagnose yourself. Like,
People think it's cool and brave, and so they want to be brave.
yeah,
they only
it's
do
the
that because
trend.
it's a topic
It's
now.
the wave. It's the wave. You know,
Yeah.
everybody on this mental health wave and stuff like that,
Which is good.
great.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's just
great for
like
people that
don't
actually have these
take
issues.
advantage.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
okay, I don't like new people. I don't like interacting with new people, so I got anxiety. No, baby.
Why are you
just-
performing? Why are you an
You
artist?
just
Yeah, you know,
You
like,
wasting
I
your
get,
life.
I get nervous
People.
around people, but I'm not about to freak out. I
Yeah.
want to feel their vibe before I
Do a
really
little cocaine. You'll
interact.
be fine. Shit.
No.
Man, it will make you happy.
Wow.
You'll be fine.
So do we want to turn gears and talk about Alexis Crawford?
Yeah,
Let's
let's go ahead.
please let's talk about Alexis.
Yeah, Alexis Crawford.
Okay, so who taking that on?
Take the lead on that one.
Go ahead, Taz.
So Alexis Crawford is the girl that died at Clark University,
Mm-hmm.
and from what I read, before she died, she sent out a report about her roommate's boyfriend because he was inappropriately touching her.
Mm-hmm.
And then after she made that report, that following week, she was found dead.
I think around Halloween actually, and I think it was like she was missing because I remember seeing like missing like posts on Instagram like she's been missing since such and such, or whatever you have any information, and then like the police ended up finding her body like at a dump site. I don't remember exactly if it was like, I feel like it was around like a dumpster or like an actual dump site where like the garbage goes.
Yeah,
or
I
whatever.
got you.
What was her
So-
name again?
Alexis Crawford or whatever. It will not be hard to find her at all. And it's crazy. So they took the roommate and the boyfriend into custody, and I think I saw something when I was reading online about how, like Tay said, that she had filed in the past a report of the roommate's boyfriend. I guess he was being inappropriate. He touched her, and maybe I think he might even tried to kiss on her. And
Yeah,
stuff.
and it's just it was either she made that report on the 22nd or the 26th.
Yeah. And then something happened where I think her and the roommate got into an altercation, and the roommate ended up choking her out. It was either the roommate or the boyfriend that choked her out.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, she died. She died because of lack of breathing.
Wow.
Yeah, I think somebody choked her out, and then somebody put a plastic bag
What's
over
that
her
called?
head.
A fixed what?
asphyxiation.
Mhm.
So yeah. So that shit was really
That's
wild.
crazy. Yeah, that's
deep.
real crazy.
But my question is,
Mm.
why are you standing by this dude? Like, did he do something? My mind is going to two different things. Did he do something to you, and he's manipulating you to be his accomplice?
Mhm.
Okay, or did you guys get into it because he told you, oh, she was trying to come after me?
Yeah, like
You
what was the whole beef? That's what I want to know.
Because it's just like, for her to die like that, like, it's one thing to get shot. Like, okay, maybe she was running, they was trying to hide something, so they just immediately killed her. But you did something that, first of all, nobody can really find the person that suffocated another person. That's, unless, well, I guess fingerprint, but can you fingerprint somebody's, oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because if I touch you, like, my skin cells will be on your body, on your
True.
skin.
Okay.
So,
Well,
and I think it depends on how, and no, you're right, because it is tough, because I think it depends on how long it took for them to find the body, and then, get it to the coroner to examine the body or whatever.
That state the body was in when they did find it also.
And because it's like, especially if it's in like a harsh setting like that, a lot of environmental factors play into the, like, animals, birds, insects,
and then her
the
being
debris
in the
around the body.
And then if she was in the grass, dew in the morning.
Yeah, whatever the weather conditions was throughout that time when she went missing, or when she was killed and the body was dumped and then they found the body. So it's like, a lot of different things could go into that. I don't even know how they even connected the roommate and the boyfriend to her murder. But
you got any light on that, Ty? How they connected them? Or
I don't think they released that.
Oh, they connected it because of her report.
Oh, maybe they're just like persons of interest then. So
because like,
well, I heard they were arrested. I did see.
Yeah, because she made a report about him, and then now, she's dead.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what's going on here?
Well, careful who you call a friend, bitch.
And that was so crazy because I was seeing that on Instagram where it's like, it was a picture of her and the roommate just smiling and happy.
Yeah.
Like, in a group setting, like they was hanging out together or whatever. And it's just really like, damn, you really, and this is why I'm paranoid about people now, because I'm like, you really never know how much a person fuck with you. Like, a person could tell you some shit that sounds good all day. Yeah, a person could tell you some shit that sounds good all day. A nigga could lie their ass off. But you never really know, like,
hey, niggas, people
well,
can't ask for long.
Niggas as far as women and men,
okay,
type of thing. I say niggas as far as like that. So.
No, I believe that people can hide people don't show you what they want you to see.
Yeah,
but sometimes their true colors speak out. You on certain situations.
I think sociopaths show you what they want you to see.
Yeah. Oh, I just sound bad, but I love sociopaths. Just because oh my god, I want to be friends with them, but I'm definitely very interested in things, in people that are
psychology.
Yeah. So like, I'm very interested in sociopaths because I think they're very interesting.
I can't wait till you start interacting with them. The interest is going to wane.
Honestly, I think my ex is a sociopath.
She does on a regular basis. She does with herself.
Wow, I am not a sociopath.
Well, interacting with others is not fun.
I honestly think my ex is a sociopath. Honestly, in for real time, like. Yeah, so like things like that interest me because it's like you really never, like, they put on a good facade for you, and you never really know until shit go left. Like, damn, nigga, you really wild, like. And it's just like you just gotta be really careful. Like, you never know what you getting in a roommate. This person is a complete stranger from a complete different background than you was grown, that you grew up in. And like, maybe they had a very, very, very rough childhood. Maybe they was abused and they ain't never dealt with that trauma, or it manifests in a very malicious way.
She doesn't give a fuck. She did
or maybe
it for her
she didn't give a fuck.
I mean,
like, maybe it's something that's missing inside of their head that gives a fuck, because I feel like
she did do it for her man. Because the picture that you talking about, I seen Safari posted up, and
posted it?
yeah, because Safari, yeah. So, and the picture was like, "Be careful who you call friends." And all the girls in the picture looking nice, but the first thing I just noticed, I was just like, why they ain't boost this hair? Like, why they look pretty, but they didn't tell her like, comb your hair a little bit, or let's do this, or let's do that. Like right there, as a woman, they ain't a friend. Cause for real, cause
kill me with
no, for real, cause like I was at the mall one day. I was with my friend, and me and her both had the same idea. Like, why they tell her that purple hair don't look right with that? Like, bitch, look crazy.
Some people don't want to hurt your feelings though. Like, if
no,
you
fuck
really
that.
feel like you
and my
rocking
friend
that
looking
purple
crazy,
hair,
and I'm looking good. I'm not about to have you walking with me looking good and you looking crazy. But right there, I want. Right there, all that means is I want the attention. I want them to talk down on you. That's period.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense. Yeah.
Hate that you said
but they killed her. So yeah, you're right. That's the kind of person
That's all
she was.
that it is. Like they did not give a fuck about her.
That's what I'm saying. Being around sociopaths is not fun because they murder you. Like it's
That's
not
not
fun. Once you
fun.
really
Like,
interact with them, it's not
That's
fun.
real
Like
shit.
At all.
mentally, they're not there. So like
I started watching Dexter.
yeah, like study them, but they're not fun people to interact with.
Interested in that show.
You should watch it. I mean, I didn't finish it, so I'm like,
Yeah,
watch
they're
it.
not-
But,
they're not
like,
fun
the
people to
shows
deal with.
But the episodes that I watch, I'm like, oh wow, like I can get into this.
Mm-hmm.
I like people like that. Him, Ted Bundy.
Hitler.
I read something about him too. How he
Yeah,
used
Hitler was
to
the biggest
lure
one.
people in being helpless or something. Is that the same person?
Who?
Ted Bundy.
Hmm?
He used to lure people in because he was like a very attractive.
Yeah,
But
that's
he used
him.
to be like lure them in because he'll act like he's helpless.
Yeah, that was one of his rules that he used. Cause I don't even know how we got here, but this is where we are, and I'm very excited. But he used to. I remember it was an interview that I had watched where he used to like wear a cast, like a fake cast, and like have people and like be on the side of the road and be like, "Oh, can you help me? I'm looking for my dog," or something like that of that nature. And he would use that as a ruse to get women to his car.
Can't help nobody. This motherfucker.
So,
I'm like, I'm
so
sorry, but
sociopaths
your
are
dog
really
is
interesting. They're
fucking-
very and the thing about it is that they're highly intelligent. And they know how to play on like human emotion and personality. They're very in tune with that stuff. Just because they have to fake it. Because they don't have that inside of them. Like they don't. It's just like they don't have
They just want to go for the goal. Whatever their goal
yeah.
is.
And those people are really scared and just want to do that stuff just because. People that want to kill you and harm you just because it's Tuesday, podcast Wednesday, my nigga. Those people are the ones to be afraid of. Because at least a nigga got a purpose and a reason why they want to do the shit. Like maybe you killed their cat. Maybe you killed their cat or you rejected them, but the nigga that just like, oh, I'm gonna just walk out of bed. I'm gonna just wake up and just kill a nigga today because I feel like it.
That happened when I was watching this story about this guy that fell in love with this girl in high school, and she shut him down. But he was following her without her knowing from when they was 17 and killed her when she turned 31.
Oh, wow.
31? 17?
That's how long he was following her, and she did not know. Because she got a boyfriend.
I honestly could talk about
and they
this
was really
all
serious.
Day. I don't know if y'all want to talk about this because I could talk about this all day. Like it's just so many different things in the media that's just like helping these niggas out. And it's just like because like anytime you have a show, like I love Criminal Minds, but Criminal Minds
is the shit.
Law and Order.
Mindhunter is the shit.
Mindhunter is my fucking show. I fucking love Mindhunter.
It's mine.
What's
Give it to
mine?
me.
Right.
Break it down.
It's on. I think I told you.
They really dug into the minds of all the serial
killers. And it's like it's from the beginning of like the behavioral analysis unit. It's the early days of that. So like it's just centered around the people that actually started it or whatever, and then the serial killers that they caught at the time, and the ones that I think like the running theme. I don't want to give it away, but the running theme of that was the fact that the BTK killer, the bind, torture, kill killer, Bill Rader, I think his name was or is. I don't know if he's dead or not, but it's like you see a little bit of that throughout the series of like him killing people and then his wife finding out and then but they haven't caught him yet. But it's like the beginning stages of like the whole BAU type of thing and just like interviewing the killers that they have caught. Like they interview. My favorite thing was when they interview Bill Kemper. Like I think he's very. He was a serial killer.
You see season 2?
Yeah, I saw. I watched it in one fucking day. I was so happy because I thought they was gonna cancel it. Netflix.
Oh, okay.
I thought they was gonna cancel it, and then when they came out with season 2, I was so happy.
So is it a scripted show more so, or
Yeah, it's scripted.
Okay.
It's supposed to be loosely based on the experiences of the people that did start the
Okay, I got you. Because I'm just
analysis
trying to figure it all out.
or whatever, and
So they really.
themselves tell the story of what happened that night, and that's what's fucked up because they may never tell the story or whatever. But we want to know, just like the whole I don't want to say her name wrong, but I think her name is Kanisha Jenkins, the one that died at the hotel party.
Oh
Yeah, that whole thing. Crazy. But I did see something recently where the guy confessed to being like one of the witnesses to her death.
Who confessed?
I don't know his name, but like he said I don't even know if it was real or not, but he was saying that he went to go visit one of his homeboys at the hotel that worked at the hotel that he would visit sometimes, and they was smoking in the freezer, and then she was drunk as fuck, and she came down, and I guess she knew the dude that worked at the hotel or whatever, but she was drunk as fuck. And like he saw that and took advantage of her and just started like fucking her right there in the freezer. And the dudes that came to visit, like they started fucking her too or whatever. And then I don't know what happened. I think he like bit her on the titty or something. What? And like she slapped him. And then after that, like he just lost it and killed her. I don't know. But that's just the gist of what I read. And I was like, what?
I just heard that all of them set her up. They sold her. I heard they sold her organs. They let them do what she did and let them sell her organs.
That's fucked up. And
they all got paid for that.
We still don't even know. That could, because every story that we hear could be the truth or it could be a lie.
They not gonna tell you that they really out here stealing organs, which they doing for real.
They doing that for real, especially
with the sex trafficking.
Black people organs.
Yeah, they're very high price. They killing off all black women for real. Well, not killing off black women, but yeah, like they really just.
We got 11 minutes. You want to wrap it up now? You want to wrap it up now? Because we can. Because I got to pee. I'm so sorry that I had to. But
I don't know. Our final thoughts before we go. Because,
Summer Walker lazy. And bitch, I ain't coming to see you.
Oh, my God.
I don't give a fuck about your damn performance.
Summer
fuck
Walker
it.
lazy and bitch, I ain't coming to see you. Like,
if I'm going to spend $200 on a ticket, I'm about to go see Jay-Z and Beyonce. And I better get a motherfucking hug from Beyonce and this bitch if I'm getting meet and greet tickets.
Let's talk about it, baby.
But hey, that's all I gotta say is my final thoughts. And it's fucked up that the girl did die like that. I mean, it's just fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Rest
and I hope her story come out.
Definitely rest in peace to Alexis Crawford.
For real.
I hope that she gets the justice that she is definitely deserved.
My last words is if your friends if your friend let you walk around looking like who the fuck did it and why, that bitch might kill you one day.
She might, or she just might, not wanting to hurt your feelings. But Deb,
or she don't like you for real.
I have a friend like me that too.
Deb, you got any last words?
Whoa, that's kind of morbid. No, I don't
it is morbid.
Not yet. Hopefully,
give us something bright.
Jay, what about you?
Tell us to be happy. Yeah, I think I said so. I don't know. Be happy. And everybody try to kill you, but definitely keep your eyes open.
Stay woke.
Stay away from sex traffickers.
Definitely be careful.
Definitely be
watch
safe.
Your kids.
Watch your kids. Watch your
women and
grab
children.
Kids, grab your wives,
everybody.
Kids hide your wife.
Everybody.
Antoine Dodson.
Hey,
shout out to Keith Fuliano because he just joined the live.
Hey, Fully.
Our favorite co-host.
Fully. But yeah.
Well, okay. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Jay, hit the social media on that bitch.
You already know. I want y'all to actually fucking follow us this time. So definitely follow our Instagram at __ Real Spit Pod. And follow our Instagram. Nope. I've been drinking. So follow our Twitter at Real Spit Pod 1.
Oh no.
Join our group on Facebook at Real Spit Podcast. You can type that in and find us.
Join it. Support
Join us, and definitely, like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube page. We upload every Sunday. It was the previous Wednesday, but now it's gonna be, it's gonna be synced. So on Sunday,
No, it's the previous. You said Wednesday, Sunday.
Right, I said on Sunday we upload the previous Wednesdays live.
Oh, okay.
So now, since we missed last week, it's gonna be synced. So this live, you're gonna see it on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Sunday.
So I mean Sunday. Sorry, fuck. So
Such a fucking cluck.
type in Real Spit Podcast on. Oh my god. Type in Real Spit Podcast on YouTube and check us out. Check out our after show that our, co-host Tay Marie created. She is the founder of that, and we love it. She's doing so fucking great on it. And follow my Instagram at JEHBillionaire. JEHBillionaire. You can find me on any social media that matters. Do not look me up on Facebook. And take it away.
I just want to put this in here. I might make a clip of it. Instagram said my account never existed.
I was wondering.
My account never existed. So they took me off the shit. But it's still Tay Marie.
She's back.
It's still Tay Marie. 3 E's at the end in Marie. 3 E's, 4 underscores. Find me. Follow me back.
So now you're real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I got a password, Last time I didn't have a password. So.
You didn't, for real?
Oh, so you really was fake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Bitch,
okay.
how the hell did you happen for?
I don't know how.
How did you happen? What?
I don't even know what happened, but they was like, you don't exist. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. Well, for me, who else but _K on Instagram and Twitter? And Dev, what about you?
The Real Big Dev 216 DMSTBOYZ.
Y'all already know what the
Boys,
fuck going on.
y'all already know what the fuck going
Y'all know what the
on.
fuck going on. Y'all know. Y'all already know, Dev.
Shout out to K Nice and them, man. Shout out to the Last of a Dying Breed podcast. They brought a bunch of podcasts from around the city together. It was pretty
Shout
dope.
out.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Took a picture, so it was pretty cool, man.
Yes, and definitely get active on our Instagram. Get active on our socials.
Get active
We
on
love
this
to talk
chat,
to you
on this
guys.
live.
We love to talk to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into us. We saw you guys active in the Instagram and Facebook, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in. And thank you so much. We love you guys so much.
Peace.
And have a good night.
Catch you next week.